owner of BHC Roofing and Siding. We got a lot of cool stuff to talk about. Obviously, we talked a little bit about BHC in the first segment here, about what it is that you guys do and what you guys stand for. I want to dive back into that as well, as before we get to the discount that you could also get from only watching here on Listens Live. We talked about, obviously you do roofing, you do siding, you do gutters, you do a whole lot of different stuff, projects around the house, general contract work, stuff like that as well. Which that's what you do, but it's not necessarily who you are. So I want to get into that. Tell me about the mission behind BHC and what the goal is as far as being involved in the community and just providing the people here in Louisville and all around Wave Country an opportunity to get things done around their home and do it efficiently and cost effectively.
Yeah, I think, like we said in the earlier segment, our mission statement is we are trying to change the way that homeowners view contractors, okay? You see a firefighter, you see a policeman, you see a military personnel, thank you for your service. Contractors give us service too. And so we do want to elevate the status obviously through good work and through reputation. But I'd like to, if I can share a review with you very
absolutely.
quickly. This is kind of what sets us apart. This is what sets us apart. So I'm going to read a review from our Google. It says, and you guys can see this too if you go on our Google. It says, fabulous company. I had holes in my roof from fallen branches. Spent a year with another company trying to get insurance to approve a full roof. I had given up until I called BHC. Fast forward a few months later, I have a brand new roof on both my house and garage and no more holes to worry about. They were able to work with my insurance and get an old roof claim approved quickly versus the original roof company that was not able to. They were able to show that my garage roof was damaged too. On the labor side, the house and garage roofs were completed in less than 8 hours. They were organized and cleaned up nicely. It is beautiful and should hold up nicely. 5 out of 5 stars. Appreciate them more than words can express. So this is a real review from.
We're talking about cost efficiency. We're talking about time efficiency. We're just talking about being a good company in general.
Well, and in this customer's case, we did a lot of work ahead of time without any upfront payment. We did a lot of back-end work, a lot of paperwork, a lot of speaking with adjusters about things, doing inspections without a dime up front, because we want to prove to them we're here in your best interest.
So I guess if I'm reading this situation right, you want people to place more trust in the business and into contractors, but in return, what you have to do is put a little more trust in the customer as well. Do you feel like that creates a situation, a bit of a symbiotic relationship that makes things a little easier to go down that road?
Oh, absolutely, especially when there's word of mouth. I mean, that's the most important thing in our business is other customers bragging about what we do. So it does. It allows the customer the ease and the comfortability to say, again, their work. I haven't given them a single thing, a single dollar, and they're already doing this for me. We're building trust as a good foundation, and then from there, business actually happens after that.
So in the very beginning, for example, you're doing this work maybe where some other people would make them pay up front. I mean, I'm not super familiar with the business itself, but is that the case? A lot of times people will come and they before they'll do anything, like, you got to pay us, you got to do this, you got to do X, Y, Z.
Yeah, well, and what I'm talking about specifically is insurance. Okay, now if it's a retail project, most contractors will take a small deposit or whatever in order to get the project started for materials and things like that. But for insurance projects specifically, which by the way, we have a 95% conversion ratio. What that means is if we get a hold of a situation where the insurance company is only paying for a small repair, 95% of the time we can get that approved as a full roof or siding approval. And so those projects, we put in a lot of skin in the game up front at first at no cost, and then once the project starts, then we start doing business.
All right, there's somebody here who's watching who's still waiting for that discount. So tell me what that is and how people can take advantage of this great deal just from watching the show to here today.
Yeah, so it's a $500 cash rebate on any roofing and siding full replacements and a $250 cash rebate on replacement gutters.
It's a great deal right there. You can obviously visit bhc-roofs.com, learn more about them as well. There's the information you need right there. So they just mention that they saw it on Listens, or what do they need to do for that?
Yeah, as long as they mention it to us either on the phone or in a text message or an email, however they contact us, at some point in the process, if they let us know that they saw myself and Maverick. Actually, if they use the word Maverick, I think that would probably
that's great. Keyword Maverick.
Yep.
Maverick is working hard. We talked about he's a Dutch Shepherd.
Yes.
He loves to work, and he's getting bored out here. I mean, he is working right now, but he's just enjoying. He's having a good time. Is he a good partner when you bring him out to the site?
Oh, he's fabulous. Yeah, he goes with me everywhere. He goes with me in my truck. He sleeps with me in my bed. My wife's not happy about that, but he also, goes to hotels with me. He goes everywhere with me, and so. But also when I visit customers and customers who are watching currently too, they've met Maverick before, and so future customers, you can meet Maverick as well.
We got a minute and a half left here. I want elevator pitch. Why someone who needs some work done around their house? Why should they come to BHC?
We're going to get the job done correctly. We're going to get the job done fast. We're going to get it done in a reasonable budget, and we'll get it done in a reasonable time.
Yeah, so I want to go back to that discount as well. Remind everybody one more time before we head out of here today how they can take advantage of that discount, what the discount is, and what they need to do to get it.
Yep. So again, if you call or email or text, the number that's on there is our office, so don't text that number. You can call that number. Call, email, or text. And use the word Maverick, you get $500 cash rebate on any roof or siding replacement and a $250 cash rebate on any gutter replacements.
BHC-roofs.com. The number's on the screen as well. 502-755-7204. Again, that's area code 502-755-7204. BHC Roofing and Siding. Yeah, it says roofing and siding, but obviously you guys do so much more. You guys are mission driven. You guys really want to make a difference in the community. You want to look out for each and every person that calls that number, and I really appreciate having people like you in this community. Veteran owned, someone who knows a thing or two about serving others. Brandon, thank you so much for joining us here on Listens Live.
Thanks for having me again.
Maverick, you've done a lot of work too today, so I really appreciate both of you joining us.